Hi everyone, it's Em again, and no, I'm not wearing any makeup right now. It is Sunday evening, and I just got done with my meal prep, which you should be seeing that video very shortly if it's not already up. I just thought I'd jump on here and show you guys how I make my own mayonnaise. I do not care for store-bought mayonnaise. I've been trying to get endocrine disruptors out of my diet, and so no soybean oil for me. I use extra light tasting olive oil for my mayo. So if you want to see how I make my own mayonnaise, just keep watching. Okay, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my own mayo. I use an old peanut butter jar. These are the ingredients that I use to make my mayo. I use 1 egg, focus, okay, 1 egg. I use half a clove of garlic, some Himalayan pink Himalayan salt, whatever. Honey mustard, some red wine vinegar, lemon, extra light olive oil, and most important, you will need an immersion blender. This one I got at Walmart for like $10. Okay, guys, sorry that I have to film my own stuff, but I don't have anybody else to help me right now. Okay, so I start out by putting my egg down in the bottom. Now, this is a very important thing that you need to do. You'll see why. So, egg has to go first. Then on top of the egg, I put garlic. I put a lot of garlic because I like garlic. And then we have to add our lemon juice. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of lemon, 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of honey mustard. And once I add that, I'll be right back. I almost forgot, I also have to add in my pink Himalayan salt. So I also added that. All that goes down into the bottom like that. And then I use my scale to zero it out. And then I am going to add 8 ounces of extra light tasting olive oil. Okay, so when you're adding your olive oil, be sure to pour slowly and definitely pay attention to how many ounces you are adding. You can actually do anything. You can make your own, you can make whatever kind of mayo you want, but this is a recipe I found online. I tweaked it a little bit, and I really like it. So let me make sure I'm paying attention to how many ounces I've got going here. But yeah, you don't want all of your stuff on the bottom to creep up to the top, so make sure that you are pouring slowly. Okay, almost there. 6, 7, 8, bam, there we go, perfect. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to show you how to use the immersion blender with this and record it at the same time. Okay, so you want to put your blender down. Make sure your jar, that's one thing I did to begin with, is I had a jar that I could not put the immersion blender down into. So anyways, make sure your jar is big enough before you start putting your stuff in it. Trust me. Anyways, set it down to the bottom, and you are going to pulse the blender. They have buttons up here. This is a slow, this is a fast pulse. I'm going to start out on a slow pulse and then gradually work my way up to a stronger pulse, okay? And you can put it right at the bottom and pulse. right before your eyes.
Well, mine's turning to mayo quicker than yours.
Yours is store-bought mayo. Mine is not. And it's getting really thick. I don't know if I can... Okay. I asked him to help me film this, but he is not helping me. Okay. No, he's going to actually help me now. There, I can both hands. Okay, so you have to make sure that you actually mix everything up very well. You have mayo. Make a mess with it. And this mayo will probably last you about 2 weeks. It'll stay good. Okay, this is our final product here, and I will put the macros per serving right up here, and I do believe the per serving is 1/2 ounce per serving. So I will insert the macros now.